Hey, it's Myles again for another quick tip, and today we're at the Glock store, and I'm going to be bringing out the carbine, the rifle here, to do a few tips on recoil management using a carbine. And I've struggled with this because I haven't really put in a lot of time in terms of rapid fire with the carbine as much as I have done with the pistol, and was struggling with this. Asked a lot of our subject matter experts, also talked about it in our forums, and for me, I was always having trouble with my shots taken with a rifle, where I would take a shot, it would go up and to the right, and I couldn't really drive that gun down as fast as I wanted to. So I talked to Dave Steinbach, one of our subject matter experts, and one of the tips for today, I'm going to share one of the tips that he gave me, which has really worked out very, very well. And this one in particular is to help battle the drift of your red dot when you're with the rifle. Unfortunately, I don't have a camera where you can see what my optic is seeing here, or where the red dot is moving. But usually, if I take a shot, what happens is it's moving up and to the right. Okay. Now, this particular technique is something that has helped me prevent it from moving to the right. And tomorrow, I'll share another quick tip that prevents it from moving up. Okay. So a lot of military vets, people who are clearing rooms, and they're wearing a plate carrier, and they generally are going to be pretty much squared up with their plates here. And for me, having a fighting background where my right shoulder is always to the back, it's really difficult to square up all the time. And so this particular technique, I'm not squaring up, where right now I'm kind of turned out, I'm kind of bladed here. But if I square up, this will help, but it's very uncomfortable. It's not natural for me. So this particular technique, what Dave Steinbach was just telling me to make sure you're squaring up a little bit more, and it did help to stop that recoil, the red dot from moving to the right. But for me, it wasn't natural. So try this one out, and it does work as well, where notice I'm kind of bladed here in my stance, but now instead of squaring up as much as possible, all I'm going to do is really shrug my shoulder forward. So I still am slightly bladed. So I'm going to turn on an angle here. I'm not really squaring up completely, but I'm just pushing my shoulder forward. And that has really helped me in terms of the recoil profile. It moves, that red dot moves less to the right. So if you have that issue and you're trying to get more shots on target faster, but that red dot keeps moving to the right, what I suggest trying to do is, if you can square up, square up. If you're comfortable with it, go for it. If not, if you're like me and you're used to having that rear shoulder back, when you're about to take shots, drive it forward and consciously put that pressure forward, and that will help alleviate that movement to the right. Hope you guys like the quick tip.